What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Talkin My Shit podcast with your boy Too Skinny. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for all the love and support you guys have been showing me, man. It's been fucking insane, and I really appreciate it, man. Because I do check on my numbers. I know people are like, oh, I don't check my plays, you know. Like it's just I let it be. Like fuck that. I want to be on my numbers. I want to see if my numbers are going up or they're going down, and I check it every week, you know. So right now, every time I drop a podcast, like usually we let it sit for a day and then we start sharing the link, but it'll be on like online already. So if you're subscribed, you guys get first dibs to the podcast, and the amount of plays the podcast gets before we even share the link is fucking dope, man. So I really appreciate everybody who's been tuning in. Right now I'm actually fresh off a show. I just got done doing the Comedy Shrine game of microphones. I did end up getting that first place, so I want to thank everybody that came out to vote for me and enjoyed the show. It was a very good show, man. I was pretty nervous, I'm not gonna lie, just because I don't know, I got bad anxiety, you know, and like I chew my nails to the finger type shit, you know, but right now I was very nervous, especially because it was a bigger crowd, you know, and on top of that, if you've ever been to the Comedy Shrine, you know it's two theaters. So it's the stand-up comedy theater and it's the improv theater. Well, I guess they started doing different kind of events in the improv theater, like to make more money or whatever. So whenever they're not doing comedy, they start doing like other shit. So they had a strip show yesterday, like actual bitches stripping off their clothes and dancing on a pole, which is dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have gone to that shit all day, but it's annoying when you're trying to do a show across the hall and you expect people to be quiet and this bitch is in the other room going, woo, you know what I'm saying, doing thought shit, and I'm trying to concentrate, tell my jokes. But anyway, I got through the set. It was an amazing time. I actually was a little bit nervous, to tell you the truth, because we get, for the people that were there, every comic gets 8 minutes to perform, and if you go under 8 minutes or over 8 minutes, you get disqualified. So when I was up there, I got in my zone, you know. I started kind of going off the dome. I said some jokes that weren't even in my script, and they were hitting, you know, so it was a good time. But I didn't realize that I had already got the minute light. So they flash you with a light at 1 minute, and then they flash you again when your time is up. So, and I'm not talking about like 1 minute fresh in. I'm talking about like 1 minute before your time's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you guys didn't got it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm talking to like, oh fuck, let's edit this out, bro. Should we not edit it? I know, I just fucking tweaked right now, bro. Anyway, so I got the light at about a minute, and I still hadn't even started like my closer, so I was very nervous. I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna have enough time to finish it off. And basically, if you were there, you know that my closer is a callback. So a callback is when you bring up an old topic from your set and kind of close out with it in a different type of joke, but you bring it up so people are like, oh, he already talked about that, and then you laugh about it, whatever. But anyway, like my callback is literally like the last few words I say, and then I kind of end my set. So I was nervous I wasn't gonna get to it, so I kind of started rushing through it, and then I did the callback, and then it worked, you know, it hit, everybody was clapping, whatever, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna get disqualified, so I was kind of like anxious and backstage while you guys were doing the votes and shit, because I was like, fuck, like, what if they disqualify me? You know, I brought all these people, and you know, I did my thing, and everybody came out, and then I get disqualified. People, it would feel like a waste of time, you know. But luckily, no, man, they let me slide. They were like, yeah, you went over your time, but you know what I'm saying, like, obviously we're not gonna, like, don't worry about it, basically. So I was very thankful for that, and I did end up getting the first place, so it is a cash prize. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming out. I know I did meet a lot of people there for the first time because they listened to the podcast. I didn't realize how many people listen to the podcast. Like, I don't know, like sometimes I just think I put this shit out and only like 20 people listen to it, but then I get stopped at certain places and you get people like recognize me or whatever, and it's a very good feeling, you know. And I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything like that, but it's just like, it's dope, you know, like hard work pays off in a way, you know. So I met a lot of people there for the first time. I gave Yulissa Hernandez her t-shirt. It was a pleasure to meet you, Yulissa. I know sometimes I can be a little awkward just because, you know, I didn't have my haircut, you know, my motivation was off, you know, but you know what I'm saying, like, I'm back on my bullshit. I just got my cut, so no, I'm just kidding, I'm capping, I didn't even get a cut yet. But anyway, it was a pleasure meeting you, and it was a pleasure, like, meeting people that I've never met before, and now it makes me think, like, damn, like, sometimes I'm out here telling my business to strangers, you know, but I don't give a shit, you know. I appreciate you guys supporting me. And speaking about support, I'm going to need some of it next week I'm actually, I got some good news for you guys. I'm actually back at the Laugh Factory. I know I said I was going to be back September 12th, and I still will be there September 12th. Shout out to the homie Gossip Structure on the highly recommended Laugh Factory show. So that's going to be fun. But I'm also going to be back next week on August 21st. That's going to be on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm back for the Verified Laugh Showcase, and this is going to be an actual competition. So I get to compete with a few other comics, and basically the winner of that gets to compete like in the championship round, and then the winner of that gets to fly out to LA and do the Laugh Factory in Hollywood like on a weekend night. So it's like it can lead to a big opportunity, but I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I'm just happy to get my foot in the door and I'm happy to like get this opportunity to actually perform and try to compete, you know, against like some top dogs. So if you guys would like to support me, please follow verified_laughs on Instagram or like Verified Laughs on Facebook, because they're going to be streaming my set live, and you can vote as of 9 p.m. on Wednesday. I think they have like a 10-minute voting gap. So if you're not doing shit on Wednesday, basically just follow them or check out. I'll probably share some links on my social medias, and you can stream my set and you can watch it online and you can vote for me if you have time. Obviously, I'm not gonna make you sit through that shit if you're busy, but and if you do want to come with me, I will be driving out there. So if anybody wants to carpool with me, you're more than welcome to come with me. Hopefully somebody with a license, because I don't got a license, so I'm tired of driving out there and risking that shit. But if anybody wants to come with me, let me know. I will obviously get you in for free. And if anybody wants to meet me there and come in for free, let me know. I got enough free tickets and comps, so you guys can get in there for free. So just let me know if you want to come. I know you guys probably don't, because that shit far as fuck. I don't even want to drive out there, but yeah, I have to, and it's part of the job, and I'm happy to be given the opportunity. But anyway, moving on a little bit, man. People have been asking me, look, yo, you still working out and all that shit? And I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, man. Last week I was on my shit. I was, I was hitting the gym. But this week my trainer went on vacation. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go on vacation, bro, but you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And obviously I don't know what to do, nigga, because I ate like 4 pizzas this week, and I didn't go to the gym one fucking time, bro. I'm so fucking fat. I hate myself. My mom is like one of my biggest motivators. So every time, like, to lose weight, that's it really. She doesn't motivate me for shit else, but to lose weight, she's always like, man, go vete al gym, vete a correr, go do something, you know what I'm saying? So she's always on my ass. So she'll call me usually before work. Like while she's at work, she'll call me before I have to go to work, and she'll be like, yo, like, go for a walk, you know what I'm saying? And then she be on it, you know what I'm saying? So this is how fucking fat I am. So earlier in the week, she hit me up. She's like, vete a caminar. She's like, go for a walk. I was like, yeah, I'm finna go right now. And then she was like, all right, but send me a picture when you're out there so I know that you was not bullshitting. And I was like, bet, I got you. So tell me why my fat ass goes into my Snapchat camera roll, and I had a picture I took like 4 months ago at the park, and I like grabbed it from the Snapchat, like took off the filters, downloaded it, and sent it to her. I was like, look, I'm at the park. And she like believed that shit, but now I feel like super guilty. I'm like, fuck. Like, cause Monday coming around, like when Monday comes around, I'm gonna have to go back with my trainer. Ain't motherfucker finna weigh me, and I'm finna like gain, like, how the fuck you gain all your weight back in 1 week, motherfucker, you know? So I don't even know what I'm finna do. I'm finna start fasting like you bitches and shit. Start throwing up in the bathroom or something like that. But anyway, moving on from like the gym and shit like that. Another thing that happened in Illinois. Now, I don't know how you guys are gonna take this. And I hope it's not the wrong way, you know, because this week what happened was they actually passed a bill that, I don't even know what a bill is. I'm just talking shit. But they said that they was going to start teaching the gay shit, like LGBT community history in school. And a lot of people were like against it, you know, they were like, man, fuck that. You know, a lot of bitches were like, man, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. That's bullshit. Like, I'm finna take my kid out of school. Like, you don't want to take your kid out of school, bitch. Then he finna be as dumb as you. Fuck that. But like, you know, people are like kind of like popping off like all negative about it, and it's kind of like, it's kind of dumb, you know, because most of the people that are talking shit are just like idiots, really, that don't know shit about nothing, you know. They're like, oh, why the fuck they trying to push that gay shit on everybody? It's not even that, bro. If you guys actually like read into it, man, they're just gonna teach the history of the LGBT, whatever, you know what I'm saying, the gays. But you know what I'm saying, they're gonna teach the history, you know, and I feel like it's good because I mean, nigga, we go to fucking school and learn about Benjamin Franklin, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck gives a fuck about that nigga? Like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck history, like, we live in right now. Why the fuck everybody gotta learn about, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we should learn about, like, the Holocaust, slavery, so we know what, like, the country, but I mean, shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Boston Tea Party, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no tea. Like, why the fuck are we learning about that? So I feel like now that they're pushing, like, current topics, like this whole gay thing, you know, eventually in school they'll be learning about what Latinos are going through right now, you know, with the whole Trump shit and the whole, you know, that'll be part of history. But you obviously want people to know that you want them to teach this in school so history doesn't repeat itself. So I think that it's good that they're kind of like touching base on it and kind of like letting them know of what people went through. The gays, I'm saying, I'm saying they went crazy. They passed the whole marriage thing. They're, I'm saying, they got the whole parade popping. And I don't want anybody to think like I'm homophobic because the way I'm talking. No, I support y'all and I focus with y'all. So, salute to y'all for, I'm saying, making these big moves and shit. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I saw all kinds of people were talking shit this week, and it's like the same people that like, fuck racist people and fuck bigots, and is that how you say that word, bigots? Bigots. Anyway, that, and it's kind of like you're being kind of like how do you say, a hypocrite? You're kind of being like a hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? Like you like, everybody should love each other, and the fuck racism, but then it's like you go and say fuck gay people. It's kind of like, hey man, I thought you said love everyone, but that's just me talking shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's just my podcast. I don't need anybody DMing me talking about, nigga, you gay as fuck. No, I'm saying, like, I don't want none of that either. I'm just saying, like, that's what happened this week in Illinois and shit. So anyway, moving on from that, Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Could you believe that? Of course. Like, that shit is crazy, man. If you guys read about Jeffrey Epstein, he's the dude that had his own island. And then he used to take, like, little girls there and, like, I don't know what the fuck they did, but obviously nothing good. And then he was getting caught up, and people are talking about how he had a lot of dirt on a lot of people, including, like, the Clintons, including Trump, including, like, a whole bunch of rich people. And then, like, so he was about to, like, basically face trial for all that shit. So, a lot of people were saying, well, if he offers up, like, strong people or people with power, they're going to let him go or they're going to give him reduced time, So a lot of people were saying he was going to snitch. Well, of course, right before trial started, this motherfucker somehow ends up dead, and a lot of people are saying that was a hit. From who, I don't fucking know, but it's pretty crazy, because if you really think about it, like how this motherfucker was like #1 headline on the news everywhere. The securities at the fucking, or the COs, whatever the fuck they're called, the correctional officers at the jail had one job: just make sure this motherfucker don't die. Literally, that is all. You know what I'm saying? Throw a biscuit at it once in a while, like a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta do too much. And these motherfuckers, I don't know what the fuck they was doing, and this motherfucker ended up killing himself. So, and then that's what they say though. I feel like somebody definitely killed him. That's what I feel like. But it's not like, it doesn't matter how much we argue, how much shit we talk on Twitter, how much videos we make. Like, it's not like the government finna be like, oh, you got us. We did kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna, they're not gonna say shit. Like, it's the end of the story. But it's kind of, I'm happy he's dead. I'm not happy he's dead. I'm happy he's not alive, and because he was a bad person, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of sucks that that a lot of people kind of had to go through that bullshit, whoa, I kind of lost my train of thought here. So I'm going to go right into Rancho 57, though. I know you guys saw the videos, bro, of all the fucking thoughts, all the fucking paisas, the vatos, bro, stealing all the modelos out of the fucking your digs and shit, bro. Honestly, bro, I salute y'all, because I would have done the exact same shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers on Twitter talking about, raza, que pena, que vergüenza, like, y'all shouldn't be doing that, you making us look bad. Motherfucker, I'm gonna let you know right now, if I pay for a ticket, anything over $20, and the shit get canceled while I'm already there, I'm stealing something, bro. I'm gonna walk out with a piece of floor or something, bro. Like, motherfuckers were stealing Bucanas bottle ice. There was a dude that stole, like, napkins, and another motherfucker that stole, like, 2 bags of ice, like, just to steal shit type shit, And honestly, I would have done the same shit. I can't even be mad at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be fucking pissed. And then they refused to give people the money back, like, on God, you know what I'm saying? I would have probably stolen a car on BD, but I just felt like it was kind of negative. There was a lot of Mexican people talking shit about them, talking about like dude, if you weren't there, why are you putting your 2 cents in? Like, let them be. If they want to act a fool, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, you weren't there. Like, fuck it, But people are like, like, you guys are ghetto and you guys are trash and you guys, man, fuck it, they're having fun, and event got canceled type shit, But moving on from that, I wanted to talk about a little bit how not my coworker, but my neighbor wants to fuck me. She's like, for real, bro. She's like 67, bro, but she wants that capital D, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first I thought I was like, because I'm an ugly motherfucker. So when you grow up ugly, and like you think that everybody that's nice to you is like flirting with you, you know what I'm saying? So like, when I go to the gas station, the bitch be like, "Oh, hello, welcome in." I was like, "Oh, she want the dick," you know what I'm saying? But so growing up ugly, I always thought that people were hitting on me when they were being nice to me. But finally, you know, I learned my lesson. I was like, you know what, people are just nice, and they're not trying to have sex with me. But this lady, she for those of you guys that don't know, I'm a leasing agent at an apartment complex. I'm not gonna drop the name, obviously, because I don't want to get fired, but I probably will after if my boss ever finds these podcasts. But anyway, I work at an apartment complex, so my office is an actual apartment. And across the hall from me is this older lady. She's about, no exaggeration, somewhere in her 50s or 80s. I don't even know, but she's just old as fuck. And she's always been real nice to me. And she brings me all kinds of like drinks. She'll bring me a smoothie every night. Like every day that I'm at work, she brings me a fresh drink. And I was like, oh, this lady, she's just she wants to be nice, you know what I'm saying? But then like she started sitting in my office a little bit more, and she's talking to me, and she's like, oh, you know, I just need a man around the house. She's like, I get tired because her husband died. So she's like, I just need a man around the house. And I was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Hire someone. I don't know. Like I just kind of blew her off, you know, because I was like, in my head, I was like, nah, she's not hitting on you. Like you just think she's hitting on you, but she's not hitting on you. And then the ultimate shit happened, bro. So she comes into my apartment or to the office or whatever, and she's like, yo, my window won't close. Can you please come help me close it? And I was like, yeah, but I'm a little busy right now. Can I help you out like in a few minutes? And she was like, yeah, no problem. I was going to tell you come in a few minutes anyway because I got a shower. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And then I didn't think nothing of it. So she calls me on the office because she usually just knocks on my door because she's just across the hall. But she calls me in the office on my phone. And she's like, yo, you come check out the window? I was like, yeah, I'm going to go check out the window. So I opened my door and I opened her door because I do have master keys. So usually when people tell me like, go, hey, can you come in or check my apartment or something like that, I just kind of open it. So she called me. She's like, come in. So I kind of just open. I don't want people to think I'm just going into random motherfuckers' apartments and shit. But anyway, so she called me into her apartment. I open her apartment, and you gotta go down the hallway to get into the bedroom. So she said that it was her bedroom window. So I'm walking down the hallway, bro. Tell me why this old ass bitch is sitting in her bed, bra and underwear only. On my mom, bro. No capitalization, bro. No cap, bro. She's sitting there, titty sagging to the motherfucker, bro. And I'm like, what window, bitch? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, the window right there. There's only one window in the room, you know? So I'm trying to, like, keep, you know what I'm saying? You know when you see a cop in traffic and you just look straight forward? Like, that's how I'm looking, straight forward, bro. Like, robot vibes, you know? And I closed up her window, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And she's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, you don't want to see this? She's like, look, I just bought this. And she was showing me, like, new clothes that she had just bought. But the bitch is sitting on the bed with a bra and underwear. So I was like, yo, you know what? I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. And I ended up leaving and shit like that. But in the back of my head, I was like, damn, low key, I should have piped. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She old as fuck. I'm not gonna put a pipe, bro. But yeah, bro, like, I was like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Like, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know what to do. I was like, was I about to be rape vibes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know, bro. So I was like, no, like, do I report? I didn't know if I should report it, bro. Or like, I don't even know. Right now, I'm still in shock. I don't even know if I should report it. Like, do I tell my boss? You know what I'm saying? Do I pipe? You know, I was like, I don't know. You know, I was just kidding. I'm not gonna pipe, obviously. It's the weekend, maybe Monday. No, but yeah. Anyway, I tweeted a few days ago that I almost made my coworkers fight, and then I recorded the last podcast, and people thought the story was gonna be on that podcast, but I actually forgot to tell that story. I was so busy, you know, and anyway, no excuse. I'm gonna tell it now. Basically, all these stories that I'm telling you guys are real life. Like, I don't make this shit up. Like this, I'm a no cap type of dude. You know, I only cap on Twitter or in bitches DMs, but not, you know what I'm saying, not on the podcast though. This is the real me. Anyway, so I have two like I said, I work at this apartment complex. And I only have two coworkers, and both of them are maintenance guys, but they hate each other. One of them's white, one of them's Mexican. They just absolutely hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cannot see each other, like, at all. So every time I talk to one of them, the other one has to wait outside of my office. And then when he wants to talk, he comes into my office because they can't be together. So anyway, like, for the past fucking 4 months that I've worked there, like, almost a year. But for, like, the past 4 months, they've been getting into it like crazy. Like, they've been arguing. They've been, like, talking shit to each other and all kinds of dumb shit, you know? And they always come into my office like little bitches, bro. They'd be like, man, well, tell me why he said this about me, and he sucks at doing this and all that. And then the other guy will come in and, well, it's because he's always late and he's always, and they just bitch about each other to me. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't care, you know? So, this, like a few days ago, this dude, one of the guys, the Mexican dude, comes into my office and he's like, yeah, man, the white dude, well, I'm not, obviously he doesn't say the white dude, he says his name, but I'm not gonna drop his name. But he's like, yeah, the white dude was like, he was talking shit, man. He was talking shit about like Mexicans and all this shit. And I was like, you know what, man, just fucking punch him in the face. If he says something stupid to you, just punch him in the face. But obviously, not in my fucking wildest dreams, I didn't think he was gonna punch him in the face for real. And, next thing that happens, bro, I wait like 20 minutes. Then I get a phone call from the same guy that was in my office. He's like, yo, and I was like, what's up? He's like, yeah, I just left my keys in the shed. I'm out this bitch. I quit. And he left, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then the white dude comes into my office. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. He doesn't look bruised or anything like that. But he's like, man, he just punched me in the mouth. I was like, oh, shit. He actually took my advice and punched him. But I was all scared because I didn't know what I was going to tell my boss. Like, oh, well, I told him to punch him, and he punched him, and now he quit. Like, I didn't want to be in between that whole mess, so I kind of just tried to keep it on the low. And eventually, the guy came back the next day, so I didn't get fired. He didn't quit. It's all back to normal. I told my boss, because my boss asked me about it. He's like, yo, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. And actually, he's like, yeah, this happens like once a year. They just fight each other once a year. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? They like wrestlers or some shit? Like, but yeah, I guess they just box it out once a year. So everything's back good. So anybody that was asking me like, did you get fired or anything like that? No, I'm 100%. Like I'm 100% good. And yeah, man, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm not gonna get fired anytime soon. I might quit though, you know what I'm saying, if I take off with this comedy shit. No, I'm just kidding, I won't. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out this episode, man. I'm about to clock out of here. I gotta get ready for the House of Blues shows coming up, and I'll let you guys know how that goes next episode. And don't forget to tune into Verified Laughs this Wednesday and vote for me, please. Follow the Instagram follow the Instagram page. Nah, just kidding. Follow the Instagram page at why do I always stutter every fucking episode? Follow the Instagram page at Talkin My Shit Podcast. I'll share it on my Instagram. Why the fuck can't I say Instagram, bro? 2skinny300. I'm clocking out. You guys have a great day.